First of all, let me congratulate you. You know, I've seen all your panels. You've been moderating the whole...
I'm asleep. I'm fast
no,
asleep. My eyes look as if they're open.
Mr. Ross, you've done a great job. And congratulations to The Economist. I mean, you know, we're happy to be part of it. So, again, to follow up on Harris's point, I mean, we are in the position, we have a couple of ships within the... Sorry, this is not mine. We have a couple of ships in the Arabian Gulf at the moment, and we were in a position, you know, very worried. Saturday night, you know, there was a near miss on one of our vessels operating for ADNOC.
A near miss of what?
A near miss from a drone.
A drone.
From a drone. You know, it didn't hit the ship, but very, very close to it. And a big explosion, you know, the crew was very worried. Everybody, you know, Saturday night, you know, what's happening? Everybody's worried. And of course, you know, we can't, it's not right, you know, we can't have that on, we're running, you know, peaceful commercial operations and, you know, people are doing their jobs. And now they have to think about these things. You know, it is challenging.
Any ships moving through the straits?
No. Inside the AG, the Arabian Gulf, not moving through the straits. Right. No, we're not, and we have notified all of our clients that for the moment, you know, we have to protect the crew first of all, protect the safety of the ships, and then also the safety of the seas. Because another incident today we're reading is that possibly a Sonangol Suezmax has been hit, and there is potentially oil spill in the AG, in the Arabian Gulf. Also, we had another hit yesterday from a container vessel, you know, that's also passing through the straits. So, you know, this is not just the Red Sea situation, this is not just the Houthi situation. This is more challenging. I know it was mentioned before that, but I agree again with Harris's point that how long is this going to last?
Yeah.
It was dismissed before that it's going to go over soon. I'm not so sure about that.
No, neither.
You know, we have to think about potentially mines. We have to think about many, many things that the Iranians have at their disposal with cheap ammunition. And, you know, at the end of the day, our ships are moving at 10, 12 knots. They're not, and they're huge. Yeah. They're not such a hard target. So we have to beware that if there is protection set in place, which there should be as soon as possible, it has to be quite comprehensive to protect the crew, to protect the assets, and to protect the sea, obviously, but most of all, the human element.
Right. If we were wrong in our assumption, in our expectation that this is going to last a while, and it all died down very quickly, which is not impossible, would we be back where we were before this blew up, or has something changed in our assessment of geopolitical risk in the world?
I think the situation of just forgetting about what happened and going back, it's almost it's a mythology. It cannot happen. So I think we have to, I think that scenario is less than 10%. The most likely scenario I see is that, you know, if this lasts longer than 2 weeks, you know, there will be a huge backlog from exports. We've seen the Iraqi oil fields, you know, shutting down. Saudi Arabia is at capacity where it comes to oil storage, and they are rerouting certain cargoes to Yanbu through the pipeline, and that is an Aframax trade, so Aframax is picking up. So that's, sorry for the jargon, but it is interesting that how trade is changing again. You know, we had the Ukrainian war, trade changed. We had the Red Sea, people were going around the Cape. Now we have this. So again, this is changing. I think we'll be in a situation sooner or later where it's going to be a risky trade to go through, but there will be some basic protection. There will be qualified insurance, and there will be people that are prepared to go through, but we have a few steps to go until we're there.